Hello, everyone. So, welcome to season 2, episode 5 of Coffee with Amar. And I'm very thrilled to introduce a very special guest on today's episode of Coffee with Amar. Please join me in welcoming Ravi Gaurav, the ServiceNow MVP for 2025 2024. Ravi brings a wealth of experiences and fresh perspective, and I can't wait for you all to hear our conversation. So basically, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's dive into insightful chat with Ravi. Welcome, Ravi.
Thanks, Amarjit. Thanks for having me on your podcast. So it's nice connecting with you in person as well. So yeah, it's been close to Amarjit 10 years that I'm working in ServiceNow platform, ServiceNow ecosystem, and I have touched based on almost five products of ServiceNow, like which is a legacy one ITSM. You know that ITSM, how legacy it is. An ITSM, human resource, ITOM. But my area of expertise is in IT operation management and integration, Amarjit. And since last 2 years, I have been recognized by ServiceNow to become a MVP. And I do hold a YouTube channel, Amarjit, where I teach people on ServiceNow platform. So this is all about me. And it's been 2 years that the YouTube channel has grown a lot. So yeah, community has grown as well.
Yeah,
Close to 20, close to 8.5 lakhs. Amarjit, if you see now learning, it is 8.5 lakhs people joined ServiceNow community. It's a big number. Yeah.
yeah. If you talk about your YouTube channel, like you know that I am there on TopMate as well. So one of the
Yeah.
student of yours, he connected with me on TopMate. I did not tell you about this, and he was praising a
Okay.
lot about you. Your trainings are good. You give, on live, what do you say, training on
Projects.
projects. Yeah, that was a good thing. He told me about you, and he just connected with me because there was a shift. Basically what happens in India, in India the interviews are in a different way. They ask you to write scripts, but as you compare to European countries, they don't ask you to write the scripts. They ask you more like a experience based. So he was little bit confused in that way. So that's the reason he connected with me. But I told him, yeah, whatever Ravi is doing, that he is doing a great job, as per his knowledge, what questions has been asked in that area where he's teaching, where he's expert of, he's building that area. But you just need to do a small change in that, whatever he's teaching, just you need to understand how UK interviews go on. But he was very happy with your trainings, and I heard multiple times about your name, but never got a chance to connect with you. And it was very surprisingly, I was very happy to see you on our architectural excellence cohort. And I saw you,
Same
oh,
here.
Ravi, yeah, yeah. So at that time, I thought like I will connect with him and we will start talking, together. And that's how this podcast began. Just gave a background about it.
Exactly, Amarjit. So even I was not aware about you. So first time when I have heard about you, but when we meet together in ArcX, it was really, and when we see ourselves on the top leaderboard, then yeah, that's again a great part. Yeah.
So here we are for the same talk, right? Let's talk with that itself. ServiceNow architectural excellence. So
Mm.
how you landed up in that cohort? Can you give the background, like what made you to register for it, and how you thought of doing this certification? Then I can tell me
Yeah,
my
sure.
journey.
So I was interested and I am interested in CTA, Amarjit, and what I got to know that RKX become mandatory from the next year, that if you're going for CTA, you have to do RKX. So when I go through the course of Now Learning, that was a self-learning plan which ServiceNow has prepared. And that kind of interesting because there's no live tutor. You don't have to worry about the live tutor. You just have to go with your pace within a week and you have to complete few things. So I started from checking the content of what they're going to teach. And then I was interested because it's going to be helpful in long run for CTA. So this is how I land up. So obviously we have sponsors by companies. So yeah, so why not to grab this opportunity? Yeah,
My my story, if you like to like interested, then I can tell you like what
yeah,
happened.
please.
I was interested for CT, as you said,
Yeah,
Ravi, but
yeah,
that cost is very high. So my company was basically at this stage, Amarjit, we cannot afford that much money, but we are happy. You go for architectural excellence. It's also kind of background they are giving in the architecture, and we will be happy to sponsor that. So I landed up in that fashion, but as you said, that was eye opening for me as well when I was trying to register for it. It gave a pop up message. You remember? It's a mandatory thing. Uh, Now, from next year, if you want to do a CTA, it's a prerequisite. So, this is the good information you have provided, Ravi. Most of the people might not be aware of it, and they must be targeting for CTA maybe next year. And afterwards, they will come to know like this ArcX is mandatory for from next year.
Yeah.
So, it's great like in this year itself they can get a seat in this cohort of architectural excellence, and from next year it is going to become mandatory, so they can find a good place in CTA. So that was my thing. It became like you know I just had to do it, and because of the company, and I was interested. But what happened, like, then let's start with the first week when you entered into the cohort. What was your reaction? I remember it was 11th August when our
Yes, yes.
cohort started. Yeah, 11th
Yeah.
August.
So, first week was very confusing, Amarjit. It's like even you don't have idea what things are happening, how much fast you should be, how to attend the training, what to reply, what not to reply, how to build a project. So, first week was super, super, super confusing because we were getting, if you remember, we were getting points for completion of particular week date means task, but people are getting more points. So if you come if you complete the task, let's say week one was, I think, project team role, something was there, so you have to decide what roles in a project a team can assign to them.
Fine. Yeah.
So yeah, so when you complete the task, you will getting 30 points, 40 points, 50 points. But when I see my leaderboard, I was always down. I was not sure what is happening. So this was first week was full of confusion, but later on it was smooth. So go ahead, Amajit. What do you feel for the first week?
Ravi, for me, it was like, to be very honest, 11th. So I knew like from 11th it has been started. So okay, yeah, 11th. Then what happened? Then when I came and I saw one of the lady, she's our friend
Yeah.
itself. She was on the top, and I was thinking, how she's on the
Um,
top, why we are not on the
yeah.
top. Then after two
Yeah.
3 days, I think you were able to figure out how it works, within four. So I saw
Yes.
you within top 10. I said, now Ravi is also there in top 10. What exactly they are doing. Then I calculated the points. Let's say if each module I complete, then how many points I am going to get. Then I was able to see, let's say I will get with all this week one, I will get 240 points. Then I was thinking how they are having more 10 or 20 points extra. What exactly extra they are doing? They are getting more points. Then Ravi, the eye opening was the announcement. There is an announcement section. In that,
Yeah.
everything was written. And if you go week wise, they have mentioned in the first week, please reply to the discussion, get engaged into the discussion. Then you remember that superstar batch and engagement manager batch, something like that
That
it
I
was.
got last 2 week. Week three I got. Week four I got the last. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
first 2 weeks. So you are correct. So when we have the announcement bell icon on the top right hand side, so they have announced week one who is the superstar, who have helped others. So it's like a peer reviews we have to do for different team members. So there are close to, I guess, Amarjit, 110. I don't remember the
100.
exact number. More than that, people. And the top scorers are we, like me and you, and one more, our friend
Friend,
Rampriya.
Rampriya,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So she was at 1740. Our score was
Yeah.
for all 6 weeks, which is one of the highest, I think, in a particular cohort. So yeah, and every week I think they were introducing chat option. So they will enable a chat, and you have to encourage people for discussions, and then the points goes, I think 25 points or 10 points extra you will get for all those discussion you will be doing. So yeah, that was pretty much difficult first week.
If I talk about first week, Ravi, I got a one more batch, comeback star batch, because I was very down and I came up. So that is one more batch, like which is not mentioned there, but they give you
Mm.
more points when they see like you were very down and you have, pulled yourself together and you have come up. So that is one more batch
Okay.
I wanted to tell you. So first week I was comeback star. Then from second week, either you were
Mm.
superstar or I was an engagement star. Then you were
Something like this, yeah.
engagement star. Then I was super, so something like that. So
Yeah,
actually, we got the nerve basically what exactly it is going on right now. So whenever I used to complete one module, I used to like whatever in that module I liked it. I used to start the chat. So
exactly.
I would recommend if anyone is trying to give this, certification or this accreditation, always start a chat. So you will be like a engagement, and anyone is telling anything like they are sharing their idea, just go there and just reply to it,
Yeah,
like the comments, and just be engaged. You are the person who is responsible to look after this cohort. Be that person, then I think nobody can stop you to be the top on the leaderboard. That's the key, I think. What do you
so
say?
just to break down, Amarjit, so those who are listening to our podcast, week one is divided into two phases where you have to first go through the learnings which ServiceNow is providing. Means first week will be your learning. Means yeah, first part is learning, and second part you will be giving some type of assignments or project which you have to do, and then upload that project on the window. And you have to do a peer review, by the way. So let's say 2 or 3 peer reviews you have to do for your colleagues, and then that will help you to grow on the leaderboard. So
Yes,
yeah,
yeah. So let's talk about then what was there, Ravi, in week one. I can't find that page now. Something has happened to that page. If you have that
same.
open, yeah, same for you as well.
But I have the
Okay, yeah,
information.
yeah, yeah. Let's start with that then.
So week one was basically is like a project team roles and responsibility, like Scrum Master, business analyst, architects, all those things we were doing in week one. And in the week one, we have to provide you the methodologies and network, like Agile. And I think Scrum was also the part of that week one. So you have to provide all those framework and you have to build a project. The project name was Supernova, I guess, Sky Nova something. Yeah. So
I
that
know, yeah.
project you have, yeah, Skynova. That project, Skynova is throughout our week one
Yeah.
to week four.
It was our
Okay.
company, basically. It was our company. It was our
It's our
client.
company.
It was our
Yeah.
client. Yeah.
And there were various roles inside a company like Scrum Master, developer, business analyst, product owners, platform owners. So all this part we have to design, and then at end of the day we have to upload it within a week to get maximum points. So every course which they have offered in week one comes with certain points like 30 points, 50 points, then feedback, all this. So you have to upload it at the end of the week or before whenever you complete, and then you will get your score on the leaderboard. So this is what we did in the first. So like project role and responsibility and methods and frameworks, whatever we have used in a project.
Methods like that agile methodology or waterfall model. Yes, yeah.
Scrum is
Scrum
there.
Master. Yeah.
Yeah, all those.
In week one, if you remember, we had that session also. One of the CTA or
CMA.
CMA will join the session. It was there for us on every Thursday.
Hmm.
Uh, First Thursday in London, it was at 1 p.m. And during that time, we have lunch. I take lunch, and I don't know. On that day, I was little busy with some work, and I forgot to attend that session. And I felt so guilty, like I thought like this person must be doing something and we are going to get some point on this as well. So after that I went to the, basically I went to the what do you say? I raised a case with ServiceNow University and I said I have missed this session. Can you please provide me a different cohort, a next cohort wherever it is going on because I think I have done a big blunder and I have missed a session and which was very important for me. I think so they replied to me, Amarjit, don't worry. This is a self-explanatory course. You just have to engage with people. You just have to complete the project. From there, you get a fair idea what exactly this architectural thing
Exactly.
you do. And this is an optional thing, okay? And you will get a recorded session as well. Don't worry about it. Once the week one is completed, you can listen to the recorded session. What exactly happened? So, what was about you, Ravi? Did you attended that session? Did you get chance from your work?
I I attended only one session because all the sessions are repeated based on their time zone. Amajit, for us it is 4:30 or 5 p.m. IST, so I was able to attend. So there were few CMAs joined that call, and they explained what we have to do in this entire cohort, how you can excel yourself in the next level, CT or CMA. So that was a discussion, and I think you get 10 points for that,
Oh
Amajit.
shit! I missed
If you
that
have
one.
missed if you have missed it, then you could have be on the top. Yeah,
So,
10 points. Yeah.
actually, I was on the top itself, if you remember. I was telling to a manager, Ravi. She was like, "How was the course, Amarjit?" And I said, "Let me show you something." So I shared my screen. I said, "I am on the top." And one of my friend is there. He works with me. He's saying, "All three I can see, Amarjit. You guys have same point." Then I said, "But I am on the top. You are on the top because your name starts with A. Okay." So that was the reason, you know.
Oh, even I didn't thought of it, Amajit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is alphabetical order.
About it, yeah. It was, and I knew that, and that's the reason I posted all three of our name, you know, on LinkedIn as well. Like I just because every time I have seen people, you know, just sharing the certification, like you know, we have got this certification, we have
Hmm.
completed this certification, but I never saw Ravi someone posting about this cohort leaderboard. So that's the reason we also did not had any idea of these points, and that's all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. That's
discussion
true.
we are doing because of that leaderboard. We are doing this discussion. If we were down, we would have not shared on the LinkedIn, to be very honest, and we could have not done this podcast
No,
because
we would have done it, but yeah, we
not
have
in
passed it anyhow. Yeah.
yeah. No, my thing is like if you are the best, then people listen to you. That's my thing. You know, if like we can share the experience, but yeah,
Yeah.
people will try to correlate you. You know, if okay, these guys did something else, you know, that's the reason they got maximum points. That's the reason. Nevertheless,
No, that's true, Amarjit, because you will purchase brand clothes, not local clothes.
yeah,
And that's true. That's true. That is what the mindset.
I've seen like if someone is a successful, then only people will listen to you, or else they will be like, oh, this guy is teaching us how much points he got. He was at the at the bottom in the cohort or in the middle
Yep.
of the cohort. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then let's go to second week. What was
Yeah.
there in the second week?
It was like a architectural blueprint,
Oh, that
if you
was great.
remember.
Yeah, Ravi,
Yeah.
that was really. I really liked the blueprint they showed. It was the whole
Yes.
service now
In
into it.
Excel sheet. Yeah.
Yeah,
All the products, ITSM, ITOM, Visibility, CMDB, CSDM, all product they have listed, and based on that we have to build our project. So which module lie under which segment in the, I think it was in the PPT version,
version.
and I
Yeah,
think I have it downloaded already, but I we cannot show it here.
yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, obviously. So yeah, we have the blueprint of all the products which ServiceNow is offering, including your Now Assist is one of the option, and we have to arrange our tech accordingly. That this required after week one, what is the requirement can be faced, which will come under which segment. So second week was very interesting, and from second week onwards, I think we are growing more points because we started discussion with the people and answering the question whatever they're asking, and asking more questions on the discussion board. So we had a discussion board, what we call as a chat, discussion chat.
Chat
Picture.
events,
Yeah.
chat events. Yeah.
Yeah. So there we used to reply to the questions, or we post our questions as people do. It's like entire RKX is like, you can say, peer. We just talk to each other. Done. Yeah.
A lot of good connections. You know, we got to know a
Yeah.
lot of good people from there. You know,
Exactly.
yeah, because I never knew. Like I knew about you, but we never talked about it. Rampriya, I
Yeah.
knew about her, but like now I can say we both are good friends now, but at that time, because of this cohort, because of this discussion, whatever you were posting it, I was liking it. Okay, yeah, it is making sense. Maybe I when I was posting it, it was making sense for you. So that like-minded always attract each other. That's the thing. It was.
So week two was very interesting.
You remember Apeksha Prasad? She was our mentor. She was really
But
good.
on that,
Yeah, and she used to that I remember she asked like which is your favorite destination and you posted about Kedarnath. I was so happy to see that temple. You gave darshan to everyone, with your post.
yes, exactly. So it was a very beautiful uh, part, Amarjeet. So it's like off topic, if you say so. I have visited recently 2025, so that was the picture of 2025. So that was my favorite destination, because I think it is everyone's favorite destination once in a while after 2013. What happened to,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
everyone's favorite destination. So yeah, and spiritually you can connect things, and that's how you will grow peacefully in your mind.
Peaceful man, yeah.
Yeah,
But I just bought this point, Ravi, because she was trying to engage everyone. That's
yeah,
what you said. This was off the topic. This was not needed in architectural excellence. But with this topic, everyone will come closer and they will start speaking to each other. That was the main reason about this.
that's the main reason.
Yeah. So for in our cohort, maybe it was a best tourist place. In other cohorts, I don't know. It can be like what you do in your free time. Can you share some pictures? Do party, share with friends, a video. What you like the most about movies. So I think that's their like so that everyone can come together, speak about it. If it is just technical things, people get bored sometimes. But if it is something personal talks, people try to speak a lot. So I think there also we made a lot of good colleagues. We so two three
And I
people were
have
there. They,
checked everyone where they have posted pictures. So Rampriya was yoga,
yoga.
and yours was
I was at
what
the
you have,
beach. I was at the beach. You remember?
beach.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a
yeah,
Seven Sister Cliffs in UK. It was
yes, yes,
really,
yes.
it's a great beach. So I was feeling like not coming back. It was such a good beach. That's the reason I posted that photo. But yeah, it
That
was
was good.
long. Like everyone's, it was very good. Beaches, boards. So it was refreshing at the time. To see all these pictures and getting again to the
Yeah.
architectural excellence topic again. Then it was like okay, this is going on. Okay, let's start studying other week now. So week two done. Then what
There's
exactly?
one question,
Yeah.
Amarjeet. $300 from Ebin. Hi, Ebin.
Nice.
So $3,000 for RKS, is it worth it? So nowadays, without RKS, you cannot plan for CTA, which is close to uh, how many dollars? I think it is
It was $2,500. I think. Architects.
no, no, no. Yeah, RKS is little less,
Yeah,
2,500,
$500.
but
Yeah.
CTA is gone, close to
See,
8.5 lakhs INR.
8,500. Okay.
No, no, no.
In
Eight
I
and a half lakhs.
in INR.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
In INR, yeah.
It's
So,
something 7,500 or $5,000. Yeah.
so Eben, to go with CTA, this is now compulsory. Whether it is worth or not, is actually worth, because it will give you a flavor of how actually project works in an organization. As an architect, how you can create a blueprint of the project, how what are the strategies of your to explain the products of ITSM, ITOM, whatever the module you choose, how you design your organizational structure. It's worth it, which will help you for CTA. And if you are CTA, then growth, the growth. Yeah. You can
Again,
add, Amarjeet. What do you feel?
yeah, yeah. See, if you are a partner, so this, I mean, basically, if you are working for a company, partner company,
Hmm.
so this cost won't matter to you. So they
Matter.
get
Yeah.
lot of discounts, as much I know about service now. So you don't have to worry about the prices. If you are working for a partner company, service now partners company, they will take care of this cost. So just get an approval from your manager, and if they agree to it, don't worry about the cost. Like when I was in London last year in a developer meetup itself, this question came. Like one of the person was there, and there are a lot of small size companies in London where they don't provide this kind of cost. They say like you
Mm.
you have to bear on your own, something like that. Because when they are not partner with ServiceNow, they don't get good discounts. So that his question was to that person is there. He Gorahan from ServiceNow. He looks after the certifications. So he was giving us the
Mm.
overview last year. What is ArcX? What is CTA? What is CMA? Which people should target this certification? So one of the person was there. He asked, why you are taking so much money for CTA? So he said, there is a group of 4 people in one cohort. So he said, can you increase the group size, make it 6, so that the price can come down? That was everyone started laughing. So he was like,
No,
it's a good question. It's a good thing. You have given a good solution, but we try to keep 4 people so that you excel a lot in that. We were thinking to keep it 3, but the cost will go more up. That's the reason we kept 4 to keep it down. So
no,
this was
that's a
the answer.
fact, Amarjit.
Yeah,
CTA is too costly. For someone without having a sponsorship, I don't think so. I will go for it. I will say no, I will not go. Obviously,
I don't know.
it's like someone's salary you are giving for just a certificate.
Annual salary in India, yeah.
Annual salary, India.
I don't know. I mean, did you, Checo, did you heard about it? Like, I landed up in Architects because my company was more like, just do first Architects, and CTA is more costly. We'll think about it next year. So that was the,
Next year.
feedback I got from my company itself. So yeah, basically it's costly, but people say it's a worth. And let's see, next year Ravi and I will do it together, and we will again host a podcast on CTA. Just pray for it.
And then soon CMA. CMA is again, it's a big number.
From there, Ravi, I came to know like people. I would like to add this, just for knowledge or just for the information, Ravi. So there is a targeted audience. It's not about like we have to do this certification. So at that time, it was explained to us this thing itself. CTA is more like a technical thing. If you like technical, so go for CTA.
For CTA.
And if you like PPTs, and you are more into this sales, or if you are more into architecture, like just giving, like a service now architect, you are a service now architect, you are more into giving presentation to the clients, you know like demo, then for them it's CMA. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
the
true.
difference. So I have seen people having CTA as well and CMA as well. So like my when I understand the certifications because of that call, so service now says you
Yeah,
have to make a choice what exactly you have to become. So if you have to become, if your company is funding, well and good, but
yeah,
you
obviously.
yeah, you need
If-
to you know understand your path, basically what exactly you're interested.
mm,
So I mean, hope we were able to answer your question and you're happy. Thank you. And
yeah.
week 3, bye.
The week three was for requirement gathering, full requirement gathering, how you are gonna collaborate with your stakeholders, get the requirement, work on the requirement, and then create a, you can say, communication strategy for the customers. So week three was purely on the, see, when we started with week one, it was just how the roles. Second week was blueprint. Third was you are gathering the requirement. Now you understand the blueprint structure of, let's say, product called item. And now you are gathering a requirement from the customer and then communicating it, that what we are going to do. For example, suppose you have to use a discovery in item. You get the data from a particular network. So you are building a blueprint earlier, then you are requirement gathering and then providing the communication to the customers as a whole. So week three was also kind of a, we were doing techno-functional role there, Amarjit.
Yeah,
We were
yeah,
acting as a BA as
yeah.
well as technically we are handling the things and then we uploaded the projects. So I feel more like a techno-functional business analyst there. Week two, I was thinking like an architect.
That's a
Week three, I was thinking like a business
techno.
analyst. Yeah.
If you remember, I mean, there was a very interesting assignment here. So, I will just give you a hint, or
Mm,
I will just memorize it. Okay. So there was a person in the call. He used to, out of curiosity, he used to come in the call and he used to ask different question if some discussion was going on. So how you will try to, stop him basically, and how you will try to control him, and what will be your uh, you know feedback to him, and how you will handle such kind of people in your company. You remember this was there in this communication.
yes, 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 yes.
That was awesome,
I,
like, and you have to record the video. If you remember, we had to record the video and tell them what exactly, how you will stop them, and what will be your feedback to him. So I told, like, at the end, I can ask him to, ask the question. I understand your curiosity, but whenever someone is speaking, whenever they are taking a pause, you can raise your hand, or at the end, when it is completed, uh, we can start the session in that way. Whoever has the questions, they can, ask at the end. Don't interrupt in the between, because it basically disturbs the flow. I have seen multiple times, if someone comes with a different question which is not related with the topic as well, so it really creates, what do you say,
yeah,
it
exactly.
makes sense, like, it does not, it disturbs the flow. Like, whatever you had the flow, it's there always in your mind, right? You will do this, you will do that, you will demo this, and you will talk
Exactly.
about some examples, some real time example, and someone comes in between, that flow is broken. And but I really
Gone.
liked ServiceNow gave that example, because it happens a lot in our day to day, this ecosystem.
Exactly, Amarji. So what I believe is a good listener is a good architect, because if you don't listen to the, for example, you are going to get a discussion on the client, and you are keep on asking question without getting it ended, so you will end up creating a bad product. So it's like listen more, speak less. This is what I follow, and actually this has to be adopted by everyone. This is what the theory calls. So if you interrupt someone, for example, I am interrupting you, whatever you are talking, you might break the flow, and sometimes you might get irritated that this person is not allowing me to speak or complete. That was all together in week 3 strategies that we have built called communication. So that communication is very important, very important. You can win a project with the help of communication. When we do RFP, we are working with many multiple RFPs, Amanjit. When you present, see, there's a solution document which you create for the customers. But how you present and how you communicate your discussion, that will help you to win a bid in an organization. So communication play a very important role. That's why the reason ServiceNow has put that in Architects. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, like as you said, it was a techno functional role we were playing at that time. But as you know, like, if we don't have a proper requirements, and being an
Exactly.
architect as well, it's not about just bring the requirements by business analyst. I will do, I will develop it, I will architect it, I will, find a solution. But whenever
Yeah.
you are there in the call, sometimes business analysts, they are not technical, right? So it is you who need to ask right questions, maybe communicate to business analyst, in the call
Exactly.
itself. I am looking for this, questions, I am looking for this things, I'm not clear at this side. If you agree, I can ask this question, if you give me, that space. So that is the reason. Yeah, it was, I really liked. And there was a word called empathy. You remember, I just posted about that as well in our discussion. Like, we should have a empathy towards our clients, because sometimes it happens, clients want something, and we are like, oh, it's not possible in service now, I will not listen as well. Oh, sorry, it's not possible, so why should I listen it? So what I learned from there, just try to understand what they need. Directly don't discard the, requirement. If it is not possible as well, maybe in the future releases of service now it is possible. So just,
Yeah, yeah.
as you said, keep calm, listen to it, understand what exactly they need. And after that, Ravi, I went to the office. After that 1 week, when we got cleared the exam, I went to the office, and our office branding is going on. It has become a big company now. We have bought multiple companies. So there on the big screen, I was not aware of this. It was written empathy plus technology. That's the reason we are growing. I was like, man, I was on the spot. I hit on the spot, and I never knew company's
Yeah, exactly.
motto is the same thing which I was talking in our discussion board.
People don't understand the word empathy means. They generally compare it with sympathy. We are not showing sympathy. Empathy is very important, as you discussed. We should listen to what you are talking without cutting you off. You'll say that no, it's not gonna possible. What if a workaround is possible? You never know. Any approach might be different. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we are on week 3. And did you attended
Week four.
week 4? Yeah.
Mhm.
And did you attended this at this time CTA
No.
CMA like? f- And I went with the recording of first week itself.
Yeah.
Second week, third week when
I
I
think that
came.
is not required.
Yeah.
That's why it comes under only
Okay.
one you can attend. Anything out of 4 weeks. Anyone.
Oh, then you get only 10 points.
Yeah, only 10 points.
It is compulsory, but I, to be very honest, like the timings were like 12 a.m. UK time, and for you it was
And some
4:30 a.m. in India time.
yeah.
So it's
Sometime it is possible, but every time we are having other things also. We are working in a project, so you know how the project goes. Yeah. You never know
yeah,
when the call will come. Yeah.
yeah. Let's then jump to week 4.
So I remember week four was the last one where we were very much interested to come on the top. So that was, I remember that was governance and mitigations. So how are you gonna put a governance, whatever you have built so far, week one, week two, week three, you're gonna put a governance on top of it. What are the mitigation steps you're gonna do, and what workflows you will create on site service. So there also we have to record a video, if you remember, where we have to explain about what we have to do, and then we have to evaluate as well. At the last week, I remember that we got, I think you got superstar.
We both got supers at that
Both got
time.
okay.
We
We
both got
both got
supers.
superstar. So just by joining the discussion, giving the answers and giving the peer reviews comments to all the team members. So how you are governing the project from architect standpoint, that was all about week four. And what will happen is something fails. So what are the mitigation steps we are going to do and avoid any mishap happen on the strategies which we have built in the week three, like requirement gathering. So how you can tackle all those and what workflows you will bring, so to streamline the process. This is all about week four. So
Week
it's
4.
like a summary of entire 1 2 3 that you have to build and then deploy, and it will be in live system. Yeah.
Yeah, and one point to be like having said that, like you get a full week. It's not like,
Yeah.
and
Full week.
every Saturday I remember, yeah,
Midnight.
midnight, yeah, every Saturday midnight that will be available for you guys to start like. So I really thank service now. They start like on Saturday. Sometimes we can get some time on over the weekend, like one
Yeah.
or 2 hours. So how much hours? Like I used to spend, Ravi, like 3 4 hours a week, and I was able to complete it because we were from this technical background. So like just we can
Three
talk
four
about,
hours.
yeah, that as well. Like people will be thinking how much hours we have to give. Like if we talk about like this is a 4 weeks program, so how much hours from the office we have to give. So there will be a lot
No,
of
no.
people uh, restricting themselves to opt for this certification. So yeah, 3 4 hours was more than enough. And the good thing was like it was getting uh, populated on the Saturday, so we get some time. Let's say if we give 1 or 2 hours also over the weekend during that 4 weeks only. I'm not telling don't spoil your weekends. And
Yeah.
between Monday to Friday, anytime you get 1 hour or 1.5 hour, you are able to do this certification. For me, it was not at all like a hectic thing. It was enjoying part for me. I was enjoying it a lot. What about you,
Yeah.
Ravi?
For me also it was super smooth. I never sit on Saturdays. Sometime I think last week four I had some plans on weekdays, so I completed on Sunday. But I never sit on Saturday. Only 1 hour per day. I used to bring 1 hour, 1.5 hours, something like this. So Monday, Tuesday, and by the time when it comes to Saturday, we were all completed. And the best part about this, Amanjit, after you complete this course, service now give you 2 weeks extended time deadline that you can complete within 2 weeks for all the things which you have not completed.
Oh,
So I think the lowest marks was 1200, which few minutes back I have seen that, but now it is gone. I think internal server. The highest
mm,
mark was 740, 700.
mm.
So all those who scored more than thousands are 1200 is pass. So if you calculate the score percentage of hours or someone else, so it's all depend on how much hour you give. It's not more than 4 hours a week. It's enough, more than enough.
More than enough.
Three and a half hours, yeah. And then final assessment will come into picture, which we have to complete.
Yes, and
Yeah.
do you remember we like after this as well, Ravi? We got one more alumni course, if you remember. That is open for us. So we
Yeah.
got a, if you don't remember, I can send you the link. So we have the alumni course. It's the same. Whatever the course we did, if you want to recap, revise it, that is open for
Okay.
us. Who has completed this certification? For them, we are now basically alumni as we have completed this certification. So you can
Yeah.
do a refreshment from there as well. It's a refresher, and you can do all that things. Whatever we did there, it is the materials are available. So that is also one thing. You get alumni course as well. Many of them must be thinking like after 6 weeks what happens if someone wants to go there, so you get a one more modules get open for you in the now
Nice.
university
That's
like
nice.
alumni course, but it is not that precise how it was there in our arc uh, architectural excellence, but it will
Mm-hmm.
give you a gist what exactly the topics were there, and it will I think they have shortened up like they are not in that detail, projects and all will not be there, only the material learning material
As a
there.
recap, maybe, or a short summary
Summary,
of
yeah.
the weeks. Yeah.
Yesterday I was looking into it like alumni course, so I thought I will add that point as well here. Then what was week
Then
5?
we last, no, there was no week five. We
Okay.
have final assessment. Final assessment.
Let's talk about that
Yeah.
final assessment.
Yeah. Where you have to submit an entire project within a particular deadline. Then you will get, I think, how many points? I don't remember. I think 100 plus points
100,
were
yeah,
there.
yeah, it was 100 points.
Yeah, 100 points. So you have to complete two projects, and there will be a MCQ. Remember how many questions? I don't remember actually. More than 30, 40.
30, it was 30. I remember 30 was, yeah.
30 questions you have to answer. And I remember we both have answered
Yeah,
correctly all the questions.
so it was you or it was you first, I think. You posted,
Yeah,
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 I have done architectural excellence. I was like, again, Ravi has done, and I have to do
yes,
it. Then, yeah, I remember I took a guidance from me, and then you said nothing, just whatever we have
nice,
done, just need to do some recap, and we can clear the exam easily.
exactly. So this is what we did, and
But,
that was a nice,
Ravi, sorry to interrupt you.
yeah,
But we have to tell these questions were MCQ, but it was purely scenario based. That was a good
exactly.
thing. Yeah, it was a scenario based. It's not like what kind of what kind of methodologies are there. It's not like that. It's
Not
all
direct question.
questions. Yeah,
It's
it's
not
all
direct question.
scenario based. So I really like that as well. So if you will find interesting this course, I found like a lot of changes has happened. Like we do this in our day to day life, but it is not that sorted.
Yeah,
It is not in that order. We okay, requirement gathering, give the solution. Okay, let's develop it. But the the now create, the use of now create, how to do it, it was so awesome. The documentation they were showing, there are a lot of good documentation on now creates, which we can leverage it. We
yeah,
can download the templates from there. It was an eye opening for me. I think everyone should join it.
exactly. So coming back, one last point I wanted to add for MCQs, there were many questions where you have to give multiple answers. So your thinking will be in such a way that whatever we have covered in week one, week two, week three, week four, the answer should be accordingly. So that really give you a kick to. I don't know what is the passing marks there because they have never disclosed it, but What I got to know it at the last page that you have answered all question correct. That's all I know. That's all I know, Manjit.
Yeah, I also think, Ravi, if I am completing all the things, as you are saying, we get 2 weeks with minimum points also if I am completing, and at the end I am giving the final assessment, you know. So, right, I am passed. I don't think if anyone, like, if anyone is failing the final assessment, then that person will not get the
E-
accreditation, or else
Exactly.
everyone will get it. Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
No, I think they have to complete the entire week,
Hmm.
and final assignment is just 100 marks, correct?
Correct.
100 or 150 marks if you count both project and MCQ. Let's say 200 marks. So you will be 200 less. But doesn't mean that you will fail if you have completed all the weeks.
Yes. Yes.
But it
If
was
I
never disclosed.
Okay, if I complete the weeks, let's say if I complete all the weeks, okay, I got the batches. I was not a superstar. I was not an engagement. Nothing like that. No bonus batches. So I
Doesn't
got
matter.
the yeah. I got all the batches. I go there. I do the final assessment. And I will get the accreditation. It's all about getting engaged. Is more like you are getting more knowledge, I think. And if you are not engaging, you're just sitting in a corner and just completing by your own. You're not coming into the discussion board. Yeah, you have got the accreditation. I agree,
Yeah.
but you have not enjoyed it. I can say you did not had fun.
And actually, we have got all batches, correct? There were total 16 batches or 15 batches.
Batches 15.
How much?
Yeah, yeah.
15 batch, and the pass was 13 batch. We got
15
two
batch.
extra batch.
15 batch. Yeah,
We got two extra
extra
batches,
batch.
which you might not be getting people who is not engaged and not extra points. So it's like report card will be coming, everyone will pass in the class. Same like this.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
must for everyone. It must be sounding. They guys are flaunting a lot. They got 2 batches extra, 2 batches extra. uh,
we have done that. Amarjit,
we
we
have
have
achieved
done
it.
actually.
We have
Yeah,
achieved
we
it.
have
Yeah.
achieved it. Not everyone has achieved. Out of 101 people, I think Rampriya, you, me, one more person was there from Pune. I forget his name. He was there. He was there. So there are five, 6 people have achieved it. That's all.
When we see the sample size, then at that time it is an achievement. You know, Uh, yeah, I feel like it's an achievement when we see 110 people and we were more engaged into it. It's nothing rocket science here. It's all about getting engaged into it, and once you are engaged and you will see a lot of you are getting the replies from it, you will automatically like it. And when you will see yourself on the leaderboard and you will be in that competition and you will love to get engaged and you would love to get more batches. That's what
Exactly.
we both did. I think that's what my agenda was. I think, Ravi, it's time and we have discussed all the points. Do you need to add
Almost
anything?
everything.
Yeah, because it's Saturday here. I don't want to ruin your Saturday.
No, no, that's okay.
Yeah.
So just
So
only one point I wanted to add.
yeah.
So RKX will give you a flavor of how life cycle of project come into picture and how as an architect you will work on it along with the governance. And that is on the long run will help when you are on CTA where you are actually designing a technical solution of the product. So if your goal is for CTA, this is gonna help you not short term, but in long term, like your mutual fund.
Mutual fund sahi hai.
Yeah.
Ravi, I have one question. Like, you must be engaging with lot of peers in India, right? I don't get that much opportunity here because we are more like remote people. So, how is CTA? CTA is also like this itself, like, or like, I think the strategy will be the
No.
agenda will be this very similar, like projects, discussions, same way.
Yes.
Yes.
So project discussion will be there. Then you have to present in front of the, like right now we were just uploading the videos, correct? Now you have to prepare a presentation and explain it to the team. And then there will be a mentor who is judging your presentation. It's 8 week long program. 8 weeks, 8 or 12 weeks long program.
Presenting to the team means like it is a group of 4 people. So within our team itself, or
Yeah, within a team as well as you, there will be a mentor who is gonna give you the marks
marks.
accordingly. And then how you are understanding the product, there you will learn the things there. So more or less it is just like a, what do you call, a practice match, and the main match is there.
There. Okay, this is a
Yeah,
practice.
so
Architecture
practice
excellence is
match.
practice match. So we have won the practice match. Now I will plan for CTA and hope you are also
I
doing
will,
the
I
same.
will,
Yeah.
I will.
So let's end this. If you are completed with all the questions, Ravi.
Yeah, all done.
So guys, that's a wrap on today's episode of Coffee with Amar. Huge thanks to Ravi Gaurav. Like we have just
Thanks,
talked.
Amajit. Huge thank to you.
We
Yeah.
have talked about 51 minutes and it was so engaging. We both were talking. It never went like a filler, we don't have something to speak. We both had a lot to speak. So, huge thanks to Ravi Gaurav for joining me and sharing such
Thanks.
thoughtful insights. I hope you enjoyed these conversations as much I did. So,
Thanks, everyone.
I don't say this. Don't forget to subscribe, share, stay tuned for more inspiring guests and engaging
Yeah.
discussions. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing. Happy service now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thanks,
Gaurav.
everyone.
Thank you, everyone.